We're with Dave Tina, and he's the 2017 president of the Greater Las Vegas Association of Realtors, and we're talking today about what's happening in the Southern Nevada housing market for the month of May. So Dave, what's happening with this housing supply that we've been watching so closely lately?
It's shrinking right in front of our face. I mean, we're less than a month and a half supply at this point, which is low compared to a normal market, which is 4 to 6 months supply. So, you know, you have to look a little bit harder now.
So that's what caught everybody's attention, I guess, that we've been talking about so much, and you're calling it a housing shortage. What's causing it?
You know, we're kind of in a perfect storm. Lawrence Yun, our NAR economist, has basically said that regardless of the economy right now, we're not going to have enough houses for the people. So just houses versus actual population, we're short. Then you add in the fact that Las Vegas is seeing great population growth. I believe we're third in the nation, third in job growth. So now you have job growth, you have population growth, not enough houses. It's kind of the perfect storm. Throw in on top of all that, all of the great press we've been getting with the Raiders and the Golden Knights. It's just a great time to live in Las Vegas. And then to top it all off, we're seeing a mass exodus from Southern California and Northern California. You know, it's a great time to live in Las Vegas.
Given those conditions, what can you say to a prospective home buyer? What tips can you offer them with this tight supply?
That's a good question. I'd say if you find something you like, act quickly. You know, there may be a little bit of negotiating room depending upon the market. There's a lot of sub-markets. If it's under 300, under 350,000, make a strong offer quickly, potentially go in at full price because you may have multiple offers. If you're between 400 and 800,000, you have a little bit more wiggle room, and if you're in the high end, depends, it can get interesting. You may have to beat out cash buyers, believe it or not, in the high end. But I'd say don't be discouraged because there's still the house out there. You just may have to look a little bit harder.
You talked a little bit in there about prices. What's happening with our home prices here?
Well, last month we saw a very minute bump. We went from 249 to 250. So I'm excited about that. And you'd say, well, why? And I'd say, listen, we were at 3% bump the month before that. 3% month over month, that's not sustainable. So the fact that we leveled out a little bit shows that although we have a tight supply, prices are still stable. And that's good because our median price was $315,000 during our height. So we're still 20% under the high. So still stable.
What about how many houses we're selling month in and month out? Is that still increasing?
Yeah, so we're seeing a slight increase with that as well. We're on track to probably be up about 5% over the year, depending upon how the second half of 2017 is going. So there's plenty of opportunities for realtors and for buyers and sellers. I mean, you think we have a tight supply, but we're selling more houses, so it doesn't add up. It's just what's happening is the houses are coming on the market and they're being eaten up very quickly. So they're there.
You mentioned the pace of sales. That's the last thing we were going to ask you about. Are homes still selling faster each month?
Rapidly. We're seeing that go up, especially in the condo market. The condo market is on fire. I believe 86% of all condos and townhomes that go on the market are sold within 60 days. Same thing with single family. You're looking at about 82% are sold within 60 days. If you tighten that up and you say within 30 days how many houses or what percentage is selling, it's up to 66% of all townhomes are going within 30 days. 62% of all single family within 30 days. So if you see something, you gotta put a ring on it quickly.
Good advice. Thanks for your time today, Dave.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.